So let's talk about this project. Right off the bat, this project has been a handful. It seems simple in theory. Buy an acre, put a house on it, sell it. It seems very simple. So, ran into problems with this. Don't want to bore you with too many details. So basically a 3-bedroom house and a 4-bedroom house, there's a huge difference of how much it will appraise for and how much it will sell for. The septic system for this was for a 3-bedroom. I assumed it would not be that much to upgrade it. Well, I had my soil people come in. They gave me the updated specs, paid for that. That was $1,250. You pay for the permit at the county, that was $150, so that's $1,400. So got that done. My septic tank guy came out here, and what they had drew up, he could not do. So had to do the process over again. There is a cheaper way to do it. You can go through the county, and the county can come out. They can send their own guys. You can do it through the county. Basically, it's a lot slower. Months is going to go by, and I just do not have time for that. All right, so when I got the septic finally put in, the septic pushed in close to where I was putting the trailer, the mobile home. You have to have 5 feet from the drain field to the house. I didn't have 5 feet. I had like 1 feet. So that was a problem. So you see this clay patch. So that's called a pad. They build houses, put the mobile homes on them. With a mobile home, sometimes you don't have to have them. My other property on my other channel, I did not have to have one. On this one, if you look at the property, it slopes a little bit. So I went ahead and put one on there. So when I put one on here, it sloped about 12 inches. Which doesn't seem that much until you all paying to have dirt, clay pack brought in. Every truck is like $350. That right there, if you see in the middle, is a lot of trucks. So that cost me a lot more money. And then I had to end up adding the pad by 5 feet. You can see the difference in the coloration, the extra 5 feet on the pad. So I'm actually probably going to have some of that took off, because what's going on here is this is going to be too close to the front fence, and I want the people to have a front yard. So it's like, it's just little details and projects that come up, and it's always a million times harder than what you think, because if it was super easy, everybody and the grandmama would be out here doing it. The fence, we have 16 feet. We have to have 24 feet. So that's got to come up. And then some of this has to come up to get the mobile home in here. So I'm going to have to figure out the best way to take it up. The best way to take it up to get the house in here. I mean, it's, yeah. So that's going to be an issue. The house is coming next week. I mentioned before in the other video, I'm going to have to clean this fence and cut these posts. I think I'm going to buy some caps for the post and cap the whole fence, and where it's like the solar caps where it's like lighted. So it should be cool. What else about this property? I lost my wallet over here cleaning. Never could find it. Within a stack of leaves, rake leaves for hours. Never could find it. Who knows? Maybe I lost it somewhere else, but that was the issue. So let's go back here. You can see, probably you're like, what are they doing? So with all my land home packages, I plan on putting the matching sheds. Zoom. I like having the little sheds. I think it adds to the property. I think it's always cool having a little storage unit, and you can do a bunch of different stuff. You can use them for a hobby shed. You can use them for storage. Heck, people's turned them into little tiny houses or like a guest bedroom. Like, they're very simple to, you can't have a full-on tiny house because, I mean, I guess you probably could. But this is this property. When I originally bought this, it was all green and it looked really cool. You can see it's in a very nice neighborhood. That across the street, I'm pretty sure is unbuildable. And I'm pretty sure it's owned by a bank. So that's going to be your view the entire time. You're never gonna have to worry about neighbors. Over here, you have a good buffer from Main Street in this town. So this is a side street, so nobody comes down this street. So this is a very, very cool place. Money. I have not crunched the numbers on this project yet. I do not think I'm making my $50,000. So when I do one of these land home packages, that is the goal, to make $50,000. That is what I want to bring home. That is what I want to, yeah. And I doubt very seriously on this that's going to happen. I'm probably guessing somewhere between like 30 and 40 if things go well. In this area, there has been an influx of houses. Right now on the market, there's probably 10 very similar to what this is going to be. But I do feel like this is better. We have one that somebody... This place is building up so fast where we're at. We have a track. It's similar to this. I would take some pictures of it, but I'd probably be sued. You have houses like this. And on the other side is a hog farm. So I have no idea who would buy that, who developed that. I know who the company is. I would have never touched it. They could have gave me the land for free. And I personally wouldn't have touched it. So, but we'll see. I'm going to do a little video tour of my next place next, which is going to be pretty cool because it's the first time I've ever developed land. This isn't really developing land, so I will film that next and hopefully post both of them today.